All right, Lucius is back finally. It's been too long. Feel bad about it in a way. The live stream, I always think takes up more content for you guys to intake. As far as how much I usually put out. These videos usually never last more than 10 minutes. I don't know if I've had one over 20. Maybe I might have just tipped over the scales there. But they take forever to upload when I try to do them. And of course, recorded videos require editing, everything else, unless I was just talking into a camera, which isn't really my shtick. So I'm just going to show you guys what I've been working on this week. I've been kind of demotivated. I don't know. I just feel like the energy of the world and everything. Plus, I don't know. I feel like I'm in a lull of... I guess my looking to break out of fan art and get a gig part of my my progression here, and things kind of, I guess, took a backseat. Not to mention, it's been hot as hell where I'm at. I'm in the mid Atlantic, and holy shit, it's been like 90 plus degrees, 80 overnight. It's just been fucking brutal. And air conditioning where I'm at is like almost non-existent. It helps, but not by much. Sometimes it's cooler outside. That's where it can get to. And there was one night, man, where I just could not sleep. I had no covers, no sheets, no nothing, man, and I was still like sweating it out. And I only by exhaustion, maybe got a couple hours sleep. Plus, I'm back at work. There were some days, man, I got back. I was just like, I had to crash. I'm like, man, we're back there, aren't we? So I haven't been as productive as I've wanted to be. I've been making maybe the mistake. I don't know. I intend on finishing these things, but having too many plates spinning in the air, adding more projects on as I go. And, feedback, I don't know if I've really gotten much in terms of feedback. I always felt like some of my older stuff got more in it. And so I'm like sitting in a dark room, and like it's like I get hearts under the floor or under the door, the crack in the door. Let me know, like, oh, we like what you're doing, but I don't know, where to... adjust, or align myself, I guess. So at any rate, I'm just going to show you some of these. I'm going to show you the Eric Weathers Battle Brick Road piece I've been working on. Mainly just because that kind of got lost in the mix of things, and I don't know, time just goes by way faster than I think it does sometimes. And all of a sudden it's like, oh yeah, it's been like a month. Like I did that near the start of his campaign, and now he's done his second window of his campaign. I'm like, Jesus Christ. There's just campaigns after campaigns, live streams, sort of eat up the days that I do those, and I do Monday and Friday. I usually watch Jack's show, and I usually do work while I watch that. I'm almost non-existent on the chats, especially now, but... I'll show you the Battlebrook Road. There's a Kelsey Shannon one that I did for Jack's show, which actually I drew last week. It was kind of a toss-up. I drew the John Malin one, and then I was like, well, what if Kelsey actually shows up? Because they do this weird thing. It's kind of annoying to me because I try to be like accurate. I try to be like actual source of information when it comes to like the Jack show, what channel it's going to be on, the time, who's going to be on. I try to get some information out of them, or I look around on their news feeds or Twitter feeds to find out exactly what's going on. And it's changed up on the day of sometimes. So I feel like I've spread misinformation, but it's just the nature of the way they are. But yeah, last week when I did one for John Malin, because I thought it was going to be on his channel, Kelsey actually said he was going to do it. I tried retweeting that information out. And then I was thinking in the back of my head, there's a chance Kelsey could be the one. So I started working on a Kelsey piece. So I put that out this week, just to balance it out, but also kind of give the wrong impression maybe to people. So I did that one. I did this drawing of Captain Fuckhead. That was last night. I was just empty on ideas, man. Like, I was burned out. I didn't want to touch anything I already had in the works. Want to start on something fresh and something to stretch my legs on, but not really spend too much time in concept and stuff. It's kind of a basic pose. It's just really all in the rendering of it. But it's not like I had to think about structures, and it's not like I had to do full anatomy, scale, and everything else. I just drew it. It's kind of like a bust picture, which can go fairly quickly. And I just did black and white. And that was kind of in the middle of the Jack show somewhere, so I was watching that. And what else did I work on this week? It's not coming to mind. So, I'm just going to have that stuff kind of fill in the background, just touching base with you guys. Just lack of energy, lack of, I don't know, feeling down, I don't know. And like it comes back eventually, but it's just been hot as hell as well. I expect this weekend, I'm probably, now that I've heard some dates, Cecil coming back next week, I wanted to time out the Dick Ryder pick I've been working on to come out then. So I'm probably going to be coloring that one and putting the finishing touches on it. If I can do like a simple animation with it, I'll try to. I think I put too much detail in to make that work. And once you you look at essentially what the whole image would be, think of that as one frame, then you're like, okay, now I have to kind of do the same thing. Like I'm mostly keeping it the same, changing it slightly, and I have to do that again and again and again and again. I might test that out, see what happens. That'll make it work, but that's all in the possible realm, not the likely realm. So, but I think I will finish that. The sample pages, those haunt me. The Battlebook Road piece, that haunts me. Battlebook Road would be easier to get out of the way, but I generally have to go where my feelings take me on these, so I have the energy to keep on going. And if I'm working on a Dick Ryder piece, I might just flow into more Dick Ryder. But I really do hope to get the Battlebook Road one done before Eric closes out his campaign, so he can show it around. I've seen some fan art stuff today on the Midday Repartee, and looked really cool. And I see there's like a Lost Souls contest I might have to look into. Not that I'm looking to like snag it, but I really liked one of the looks of one of the stories they had there, so I'd make a piece for that just to put it in there. Also feed Rot some more content, my boy Rotten, who I think's been doing a good job doing his own thing. Oh man, I kind of rambled a lot there, but yeah, that's where I'm at. Just checking in with you guys. Hope you guys are enjoying your week. Hope it's not as hot as it's been for me. Man, and I am about 4 months away from a vacation that I have to think about. And I also think about if this Dick Ryder thing works out, where that would be. I think about For the Fans Fest. And I think about trying to still tour around and, get fan art out. It's easier for me if I just do black and white, and that might be the way I go about it. If I color something that's sometimes maybe doubling the time, if not adding just a couple, 2 to 3 hours, but most of the time my pieces take me 2 to 5 hours for the most part, unless they get really intricate. Then those can go on into like 10, 15 hours time. But at any rate, just checking in with you guys. Take care. Catch you later.